The Range Rover caters to every conceivable need by offering luxury and off-road prowess. The 340 HP supercharged V6 with an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive offers a decent compromise between power and efficiency. There is also a 380 HP version of the V6 and a 254 HP turbo diesel V6 with 443 lb-ft of torque. Standard and long wheelbase models are equally posh, especially in autobiography trim. The Rover may be expensive and imposing, but few utes can match its panache. Until recently, the Range Rover stood as a seemingly impermeable bulwark against the very concept of downsizing. The physical scale of Land Rover's flagship luxury SUV was imposing enough, but this was also matched by powerplants that clearly equated bigger with better, intended for an ownership demographic with little concern about fuel costs. Sure, there have been diesel versions for some time, initially for European skinflints and also now in America, but the first full-size, gasoline Range Rover to use anything other than a V8 appeared fairly recently, in 2012. Now the supercharged 3.0-liter V6 that understudies the current 8 is being joined by an even smaller power plant, one set to further trim the clan's average cylinder count. Despite its muscular-sounding model designation, the new P400e, arriving in Europe at the same time as a lineup-wide facelift, uses an inline-4 as its prime mover. This 296 HP version of Jaguar Land Rover's Ingenium turbocharged 2.0-liter works in conjunction with a 114 HP electric motor integrated into the 8-speed automatic transmission, a powertrain the US market will first see this summer in the smaller Range Rover Sport P400e. The combined output is 398 horsepower, more than either of the V6 variants, although still way short of the 518 and 557 HP supercharged V8s. The more striking number is the one delivered by the 13.1 kWh lithium-ion battery pack that sits under the rear cargo floor, 31 miles. That's Land Rover's claim for pure electric operation. Several of the P400e's other statistics seem flatly contradictory, although that's largely due to the peculiarities of the European testing regime. The outright silliest is the score equivalent to 84 mpg on the EUDC consumption test, which is only possible because the assessment allows a plug-in hybrid to begin with its battery pack fully charged and finish with it fully depleted. That's a bit like letting a standard combustion model get an undeclared top-up from a jerrycan stashed in the back. For any journeys substantially beyond its electric range, Land Rover acknowledges that the P400e's fuel economy is unlikely to prove better than that delivered by the TD6 diesel model, on the basis of trip computer readings rather than brimmed tanks. Real-world economy in the low 20 mpg range seems likely. A large percentage of the world's Range Rover fleet, however, is used primarily for short journeys in close proximity to charging ports.